Jump in here, jump in here, jump in here right now. Let's go. This is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin. Let's go. Pay attention here, folks, because I got about 7 minutes to give you 7 ways to know you. And yes, I'm talking about you. Young lady, young man, I'm talking about you. Will soon become a millionaire. 7 ways. If you're doing these 7 things on a consistent basis, as I am meaning every single day, you will become a millionaire. Now, if you hear something or see something that you're not doing, I ask you to consider to start doing it today. Now, how do I know this? Because I am a multimillionaire. Okay? I don't say that to brag or boast, but I do say that to impress upon you that it's possible. That everything that you're trying to do, I've done before. Everything that you're failing with, I've failed with before. So now, in my 30s, I don't know if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s. I don't know if you're a young man or a young woman. But I know this about you and I'm clear about it. If you're watching this video, your desire is to be successful. Irregardless if you're trying to become a millionaire, I know your desire is to be successful. So what I want to do is I want to give you the 7 ways to know for sure. And the only reason why I'm creating this video and talking to you like this is because one thing. I want you to understand that what you're doing or what you're not doing is correct. Some of you just want to make sure you're doing the right thing, right? Some of you just say, you know what, Wesley, I don't want to waste any time, because I'm 20 years old, I'm 30 years old, I'm 40 years old. I don't want to waste time on something that's not working. So I want to make sure that everything that I'm doing is working perfectly. Kind of get an amen to that. How many of you right now want to make sure that every move that you're making as it relates to financial freedom, financial success, being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it? If I can give you those things, would you like to hear it? Just type, let's go, below. That's all you got to do in the comments below if you want to hear. And I'm going to give this to you. This is my philosophy. This has made me millions and millions of dollars over by doing these 7 things. I'm going to explain them very quickly. So make sure you take notes. Make sure that you watch this video one more time. Make sure you download this video, because these 7 things of everything, of all the thousands of things, concepts, principles I've applied over the years, these 7 have always worked for me. And it's the reason why I believe that I continue to make more money and more money and more wealth for me and my 2 babies. Okay? Listen, here we go. First one is this. I wrote it down. This is how you know you will become a millionaire. If you believe that you don't need a lot of sleep, which means if you believe that sleep people are people that are broke, which means like right now it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm a multimillionaire. I'm up at these hours. Why? Because I'm very creative. If you believe that sleep is for the broke, if you believe like right now, if you are working on your dream and it's 2, 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning when everybody is asleep, everybody's getting ready to go to work, everybody is snuggled in their bed, right? But you're working, you will become a millionaire. It's going to happen for you. If you're sleeping less, and the only reason why you're sleeping less is because that dream has you so excited, that dream has you so enthusiastic, you're going to become a millionaire. That's number 1. Now, let me ask you a question. Is that you? If that's you, I want you to write down, let's go. If you believe that sleep is for the broke, which means that you right now, during the period of creating wealth, during the period of learning, the process of learning what it takes and the skill that you must acquire, I want you to type let's go below. Don't lie. Be honest with yourself. Don't lie. If you're sleeping your life away, don't type let's go below. Number 2, You feel good. Listen to me. Now, this is a big one here. This is what they didn't teach you in school. You feel good when everything else is failing around you. That means some of you guys are in debt. Can I get an amen to that? Some of you have lost your cars. Can I get an amen to that? Some of you have bad credit right now. Some of you have no money to invest in a business. Some of you have nothing. Some of you have lost your jobs. Some of you have a job that's not paying you nothing. But yet, listen to me, you still feel good even though it appears that everything around you is not working. If you're that person and you still feel good, I want you to type let's go, because you're going to become a multimillionaire. Okay? Listen to me. If you have no money in your bank account but you feel good about the future, you feel good about what's going on. If you have bad credit, if you're in debt right now and you still feel good, you feel grateful, you feel excited that things are turning around, you will become a millionaire. 100%. I want to know who right now feels good, feel excited, even though it feels that they are in a dark place right now. I want you to type the word let's go. Because let me share something with you. When I was sleeping on that air mattress, I had no furniture in my apartment. All I had was my dreams. All I had was vision boards. All I had was my journal. And all I had was my thoughts. When I had to eat ramen noodles because I couldn't afford to buy groceries. When I had to go to the gas station and use pennies and quarters to put $1 gallon of gas in my gas tanks, I still felt good. I still felt grateful, and I was still enthusiastic. If that's you, comment the word let's go. Next, you know you will become a millionaire if you celebrate the small successes. Now, what do I mean by celebrate the small successes? Some of you guys got internet businesses. If you made one sale in your business, you should celebrate like you just made $1,000,000. If you got the job that you've been praying for, you should celebrate like you won $1,000,000. If you found the program or the mentor or the system that you've been praying for and hoping for, and you manifested that thing, you should be celebrating that success. You will become a millionaire if you celebrate small successes. Some of you wait until the big successes happen, right? You say, well, I can't celebrate until I make $1,000,000. I can't celebrate until I make $10,000 a month. I can't celebrate until my situation get better. I can't do nothing until something outside of me happens favorable for me. And what I'm telling you is this is a millionaire speaking with you. Listen to me, because I love you. You must celebrate the small successes. Everything you must celebrate. You must celebrate the breath and the oxygen that is coming out of your lungs right now. You must celebrate that your heart is continuing to beat right now. You must celebrate that your children and your parents may be alive right now. You must celebrate that you have a car right now. You must celebrate that, guess what, that you have a mentor by the name of Wesley Virgin who is spending his time speaking with you, encouraging you, and giving you the keys. You must celebrate right now that you have something called the internet, that anybody around the world, money or no money, that you can create a legacy for your children. You must celebrate right now that you have a job, that you're making money. You must celebrate right now that you have a sound, perfect, mentally perfect mind. You must celebrate that you're healthy right now. You don't have cancer or heart disease. You must celebrate right now. Number 4, you got to be grateful. If you're the type of person that every single day that you get up, listen to me, young world, I love you so much, but you got to listen to me here, because I want you to be rich. If you are grateful every morning, if you're grateful throughout your day, if you're grateful when the person cuts you off in traffic, if you're grateful even though when you went to McDonald's they forgot to give you the ketchup, when you're grateful when the person that you love told you they don't longer want to be with you, when you're grateful even though you found out that you just got diagnosed with cancer or heart disease, when you're grateful when you look at your bank account you have a negative balance in the account, you're grateful that when you're driving your car to work all of a sudden you have a flat tire, you're grateful even though you lost your mama or you lost your dad. You're grateful even though you didn't have a mama or a daddy growing up. You're grateful even though you've been sexually abused. You're grateful even though you went through a terrible divorce. You're grateful right now even though you're in an unhealthy relationship. You're grateful right now even though you don't know how you're going to pay the rent this month. You are grateful right now even though you don't know how you're going to pay the car note this month, but you're grateful. And let me share something with you. If you're grateful during those times, if you're grateful in those type of situations, you will become a millionaire. Keep going. Keep going. If you're grateful even though people are trying to steal your dream, if you're grateful because you're around negative people who criticize you and tease you and tell you what you're dreaming about is not going to be possible, but you're grateful. You're grateful that you have people that are intentionally trying to get you fired from your job, but you're grateful. You're grateful even though people don't like you, but you're grateful. You will very soon become a multimillionaire. Listen to me here. Number five, you take action within minutes of seeing or hearing something that can be a life changer for you. Listen to me. Listen, and this is huge. This is how you know you will become a millionaire. See, when you see something or you hear something that can change your entire life, it doesn't matter if it's a book, it doesn't matter if it's a program, a system, it doesn't matter anything that you see or hear that can increase your quality of life, which can transform you financially, that leads to a greater life, and you take action immediately, you will be a millionaire. Now, if you're a person that's skeptic, if you're a procrastinator, if you're a person like, oh, I got to talk to my mama first, I got to talk to my dad, I got to talk to my wife, I got to talk to my friends before you make a decision, it's not going to happen for you. You got to be able to take action within minutes of seeing or hearing something that can change your entire life. Because, see, every day I believe every man or woman on the planet gets an opportunity to change their entire life. The problem is many of you are not looking with your eyes. Many of you, you're not looking with your eyes. You're looking through the eyes of the past. You're using your past to see your future, and this is the reason why you don't see the opportunity. You might say, this is too much money, this is too much work, this is too much time. What you're doing, you're looking at the opportunity through the eyes of the past. But a millionaire, a person that will 100%, I know this because I've seen many people become millionaires using these 7 things. They take action in minutes of seeing or hearing something that resonates with them, something that they feel that they're connected to, something that moves them in a way that they don't even know how this person understands what they just saw or what they just heard, but they just take action. They do it. And they're not thinking about what if it works or what if it don't work. They're not thinking about, well, what if it failed? What if I lose my money? This person only thinks about things in the affirmative. They say, what if it works out? What if it changed my entire life? What if it allows me to take my children to private schools? What if it allows me to travel the world with my children? What if it allows me to be able to shop? It allows me to travel. It allows me to do whatever I want to do. Listen to me. Number 6. Listen to me. This is a big one. Listen to me closely here, young world. If you're still listening, if you're still right here hearing my voice, I want you to come and let's go. See, some people are going to leave this video. Some of you are going to go to sleep. Some of you are just too tired. Some of you are just too weak. Some of you just, whoo. Some of you just don't got it. You must love failure. What? Listen to me, young girl. I'm giving you the keys right now. Wesley $1 billion Virgin is giving you the key. Listen to me right now. You must love failure. You must love failure. Men, just like you love vagina, just like you love having sex, you must love it like that. Ladies, just like you love a man, just like you love a man, you want a man to hold you. You want him to kiss you. You want him to nurture you. You want him to support you. You want him to believe in you. You want him to hold you and secure you. You must love failure the same way, my friends. Listen to me here. I'm speaking truth. You must love failure like you love your baby boy. You must love failure like you love your girlfriend. You must love failure like you love your little bitty dog. Come on. Woo! You gotta love it. Why? Because failure to you means that you're learning. See, a baby that tries to walk, when it's 1 year old and it's crawling and it attempts to stand up and walking, see, the baby doesn't interpret that as a failure, even though the baby starts to fall down over and over again. The baby interprets that process as learning. Because see, what the baby understands, the baby doesn't even know what failure is. All the baby knows is that the baby fell down. Baby says, since I fell down, get right back up. Because see, the baby understands the learning process. And let me share something with you. If you love failure, if you enjoy it, if you enjoy failing, because you understand failing is a synonymous to learning, you will become a millionaire. It's going to happen for you. You will 100% become a multimillionaire. Last but not least, listen to me close. Now, this is the most important one. This is what many of you, over 97% of the planet, men and women, that are entrepreneurs and the ones who are future entrepreneurs, the ones that are working on things, the ones that believe in themselves and they believe in their ideals and they are passionate about their dreams. But you still fail here, and it's so simple. But many of you don't do this, and it's the reason why you haven't had a breakthrough. Listen to me close. See, all millionaires and billionaires, we understand this and we're okay with it. Listen. You are modeling someone else who is already making millions. Listen to me here. Listen to me, Jenny. Listen to me, Mr. Forex. Kuda, Nava, Maine, Chris. Listen to me here. And this is the most important. This is number 7 here. It's the most important one here. Don't miss it here. You must model, or you are modeling someone else who is already making millions of dollars. That means is that you are only doing and modeling an idea or a business that somebody else has already been successful in. Which means is you're not trying to be innovative. You're not trying to say, well, no one has did this before, so let me try it. You're not saying, hey, you know what? No one has ever did this or created this thing on the planet, and I'm going to try to do it. No, you're not in that business. You're in the business of modeling. And all you're doing is you're finding somebody else that is already successful in the thing that you want to do. And you're just modeling what they're doing. That's it. If you're doing that today, you will become a multimillionaire. You will become a millionaire, 100%. Now, let me ask you a personal question before I let you go here. How many of you are doing all 7? How many of you are doing all 7 of those things? Watch this video again. How many of you are actually right now not sleeping? Not because you're not tired. It's because you're just too excited about the outcome and the dream that you can see with your spiritual eyes, that you can see with your invisible eyes, that you can see the invisible and you can see that it's about to turn visible. How many of you right now feel good that even though you have so many troubles, so many issues, so many problems, but you still feel so good and happy and excited and enthusiastic about your life? Even though you had so many problems in your childhood, even though you have insecurities right now, but you are just feeling so blessed. You're feeling so excited. You're feeling great. You're just feeling that everything is working out to your favor. How many of you, be honest with me, how many of you right now are celebrating the successes, the small successes? How many of you are celebrating the small successes? How many of you are celebrating the small successes right now? How many of you right now are celebrating that your heart is beating in your body? How many of you are celebrating right now that the blood is flowing through your body? How many of you are celebrating right now that you haven't been diagnosed with cancer and diabetes and high blood pressure? How many of you are celebrating right now that you have fingers? How many of you are celebrating right now that there are opportunities that are waiting for you to take action with? How many of you are celebrating that you just made your first sale today? How many of you are celebrating that you made your first $500 today? How many of you are celebrating that you just got the job that you've been praying for? How many of you are celebrating that you just mended a relationship with your husband, your wife, your mama, your daddy, your boyfriend, your son? Celebrate the small successes. How many of you are doing that right now? How many of you are grateful right now? How many of you are grateful right now? I'm talking to you. Listen to me. How many of you are grateful right now? How many of you are grateful right now? Guys, you see me every single day and I'm always so grateful. That is not for play. That's for real. I am always grateful about my life. I'm grateful that my parents, they're 70 years old, they're young, they're beautiful, they're great, they're traveling the world. I'm so grateful that my children are doing well in school, they're healthy, they're in a great environment. I'm so grateful that I'm living. I'm so grateful that I am young, that I have vitality, I have energy. I'm so grateful that I'm strong, that I'm intelligent. I'm so grateful that I'm wealthy. I'm so grateful that I have a car to drive. I have many of them. I'm so grateful that I have air to breathe. I'm so grateful that every single day I have an opportunity to manage my emotions. Every single day I can feel good about something even though around me things are not working out. How many of you are grateful? Man, I'm so grateful. See, right now you should feel gratitude right now. Everybody that's listening to me, close your eyes. You should feel gratitude right now. You can change how you feel. You can change your vibration right now. You don't have to wait until you have 20, 30 millions of dollars in your bank account to be excited and to be grateful about what's going on in your life right now. Right now, you can just think about, man, I am so blessed. I am so highly favored that I live in a country of free enterprise. I'm so happy right now that I live in a country that is democracy. I can start a business tomorrow with no money. I'm so grateful that I can start a YouTube channel without any money. I'm so grateful right now that I don't have to worry about cooking or killing the cattle or picking the corn that I eat every single day. I don't have to worry about the chicken that I'm eating. I don't have to slaughter the chicken. Someone does it for me. I just go to the store and I grab it. I buy it. It's done. You're grateful. I'm grateful that I don't have to build the sidewalks, the streets that I drive my car on. I don't have to create that. I don't have to be out there in the sun. Thank God for the person who is willing to dig and create the streets. Thank God for the person right now that is the fireman that is waiting for it. At any given time, if anything happens, he's there. Thank God for the nurse and the doctors that are staying up right now just in case I get sick. Thank God for the army and the military who is up while I'm sleeping right now, who's protecting my life while I'm sleeping right now. Thank God for that soldier that is fighting for me so I can live in a world, so I can live in a community, a city, a state, and be safe. Me and my children, I'm grateful. See how quickly we can be grateful about something? See, that's why some of you young people, you don't get it. You're so displeased with your life and you're just focusing on all the cynicism and the negativity. Why? And I understand it's everywhere. The negativity is everywhere, isn't it? It's on TV, with your friends, with your family, on the internet, on the radio. It's everywhere. The news. But even with that, you can be grateful and focus your mind on how grateful you are tonight or today. You must take action. I want everybody to comment. I don't care if you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Just type down, I must take action. Let me share something with you. You can believe all you want. You can be motivated. You can be dedicated. You'll be a motivated, dedicated idiot. You got to take action. You got to make some, you got to take some risks. You got to spend some money. You got to invest. You got to do it. If you don't got the money, you got to find the money. You got to take action, folks. I'm telling you, you can't just believe and make vision boards and write in your journal and meditate. Got stones and bracelets and all this shit. All this stuff that you think is going to bring wealth into you. You got to take action. You still got to do something. You got to take action. I want you to type right now, I must take action. See, you're talking to yourself right now. I'm talking to you that you must take action on the goal, on the dream. You got to take a risk. You don't need to know everything right now. I know some of you right now say, well, Wesley, I don't know what to do. Do something. Figure it out. I must take action. You got to take action, young world. I know it's scary. I know it's scary. I know you fear it. I understand, but understand this. Fear, hold up. Fear is nothing but false evidence appearing real. Everybody right now that has fear, if you have fear right now, I want you to type these words. Fear is bullshit. It's nothing but false evidence appearing real. Type it because I want you to see it. It is false. False means not real. Evidence appearing real. It only seems like it's real, but it's not. Fear is nothing but an illusion, young world. If you're not taking action because you're scared of something, you're scared of it won't work, you're scared, it is false. It's false. Fear is bullshit. Write it down below. Fear is bullshit. It's not real. It's like magic. Some of you guys actually believe magic is real. Magic is nothing but an illusion. Magic is not real, even though it looks real, doesn't it? When we see David Blaine, when we see all these magicians on TV and they do these incredible things, we're like, oh my God, how did he do that? And for 1 second, you believe that shit is real, but it's not. It only appears to be real. Well, that's what fear is. Fear is bullshit. It's fake. It's not real. It's a trick. Last thing, you must love failure. I want everybody right now, hey, listen to me here. See, I know some people going to leave this video. You know what? The people that leave this video, they won't become millionaires. They won't. They won't. I mean, the people that leave right now and say, you know what, I don't have time for this. I'm not going to do this. You won't. Because you can't stick to nothing. You can't handle it. I want you to type this. I must love failure. Type it below. I must love failure. I love failure. You got to identify it. You got to identify yourself with it. I love failure. Comment below, please. It's going to make you a better person. It's going to make you a wealthier person. I love failure. See, the thing is, you got to love the thing that you're afraid of. Wesley, say that again. You must love the thing that you're afraid of. See, a lot of you are afraid right now to jump towards your dreams. You're afraid of to leave your job and just start to work on a business. You're afraid to invest your money on a program that could change the rest of your life. You're afraid to invest your money into the stock market. You're afraid just to go get a loan just to get some money to do some great things. You must love failure. Love the thing that you're afraid of. See, it's like the person, I met a guy, a couple of years ago. He said, I met this little boy. He used to always run from a dog. It was a dog in the street, and that dog used to run around, and every time he would come home from school, that dog would run behind him, and whoa, 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 whoa. He'll start running. He booking it, right, all the way to the house, right? All the way to the house because he's afraid of the dog. And every day, that boy would run his little behind off, right? Run to the house. Until one day, he decided to stop running. And guess what? He found out the dog didn't have any teeth. The dog didn't have any teeth. He was running for no reason. But he didn't know that until he stopped and looked. Some of you are running from something that has no teeth. It's not going to even hurt you. You think that if you run towards your dream, you quit your job, you stop doing this, and you think that life is over, right? You say, oh my God, I'm going to lose this. I may lose the house. I may lose this. It has no teeth. You're running from something that won't do anything to you to harm you. It may progress you. It may be the breakthrough that you've been praying for. It may be the obstacle that you just need to jump over to see the land of paradise. It's the last thing I'm going to let you go here. You got to model people. How many of you are modeling successful people right now? You got to model the person that's already doing what you're trying to do. In the links, I have, in the description below, so many people right now just send me emails, say, Wesley, I looked in the YouTube description and I grabbed your 7 mind hacks, and you're right. I've been trying to do my own thing. All I did was I downloaded your mind hacks and used the overnight millionaire, and I just do what you do. And God damn it, Wesley, now I'm making 6 figures a year. Damn it, Wesley, no longer I'm working a 9-to-5 job, only because I just took your mind hacks that are in your description below. I just clicked the link in your bio, and all I did was, because I had so many questions, I was skeptic and I couldn't believe a lot of things that you were talking about, but I chose to believe and just model everything that you told me to do. I did it exactly like you told me to do it, even though it was unusual, even though it was odd. But now, Wesley, I can feel it. And I can understand that everything that you said is the reason why I believe I'm on the road to becoming a multimillionaire. I have somebody that's very close to me. This young man, He had a struggle with leaving his job because he said, Wesley, you don't understand my situation. I have not just a child, I have a wife too. So I got to discuss this with my wife. I can't make and take risks like you. You just have children. You don't have a family like a wife that you need to discuss things with. You don't have all these things. And he said, Wesley, you don't understand. I said, young man, I do understand. But what you don't understand is this. What you're making per year, at the time he was making $70,000 a year, I make every week. Would you go to a job 8 hours a day to go make your $70,000 a year? I'm not going to a job. I just get up in the morning and the money comes in. I enjoy my day and the money comes in. I have fun with my daughter. I go to her track meets and the money comes in. I go watch my son play football and the money comes in. I go to the gym to work out my body and the money comes in. I go to church and I all praises to the Most High and the money comes in. I go visit the parents and the money comes in. I go to sleep and the money comes in. And that young man, he decided, he told me this. He said, I grabbed the mind hacks, Wesley. I grabbed your millionaire mind hacks because I thought I knew everything. Because he kept telling me I didn't understand the situation, which I did. And now he's a multimillionaire within a year. Now the young man who decided to diminish his ego, he decided to say, you know what, I just don't know it all. And he humbled himself. He looked below, like you're looking right now. He clicked the link in the bio. He grabbed the 7 mind hacks, and he followed the plan. I'm not saying he didn't have any failures, because he loved failure now. I'm not saying he didn't have any challenges, but now he's a multimillionaire. Why? Because he modeled what Wesley Virgin did. He just modeled me. I love all of you so much. Remember, if you want more, to learn more what I'm doing here for you, how I can help you be a more successful person in your life. Most of all, have a better quality of life. Money is great, but a better quality of life is being able to live life on your terms. It's wesleyvirgin.com. If you're on YouTube right now, I provoke you, I ask you to consider to click the link down below in the description. Grab the 7 mind hacks. They're free. Grab those mind hacks, use them. They're very powerful mind hacks that I talk about in these videos. They're very esoteric, very metaphysical things that you just don't understand about yourself. That are brain altering things that you can actually recondition your mind for success faster than you ever thought is possible. But these are information that you got to learn. But you can't do nothing unless you what? Take action, which was number 6. You got to take action. Remember, folks, watch this video again. Repetition is the mother of skill. Watch this video again and again and again until it's so embedded into your subconscious mind, so it's easily for you to be motivated to take action towards your goal. That nothing will stop you from doing the thing that you're destined to have, that your family is destined to have. You think about your family right now. Think about your parents right now. Think about the things that you want to do for them. If you want to become the first generation of millionaires, are you committed to be that first person in your family after many years of generation of poorness, of averageness? Are you ready to become that first generation of a multimillionaire? That first generation of millionaires that would change that paradigm, that would make a shift in a very positive direction, that everybody in your family will now know, since you made a perfect decision, since you made the decision to get started, to make a move in the right direction, to make a turn for the better. It's your decision. I love you. I appreciate you. Look in my description below. Everything is free here. Much love. This is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin. Let's go! Motivated, dedicated. Let's go. Later. Gotta go. Gotta go to work, baby.